Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the chapter number 10, that is human settlements. This is the first video of this chapter. Try this. Look at the following picture. Find a suitable location for human settlements and show them in the picture. Children, you can see this picture on your textbook, page number 62 also. Now, human settlements flourished at the places with favorable geographical conditions, such as the availability of water, where people found water, conducive climate, that means a good climate where they can live, fertile land to grow crops basically. Agriculture is practiced in the fertile areas. Farmers build their houses near the fields. Why were the settlements shown at the specific places? Because only it is that those places had water, good climate and fertile land. Why should they be located there? Because all the available things are there. Why can't they be located in other places? Because in other places they might not get all the necessary things. Can you tell? Children, on page number 62, you can see 4 pictures, 2 pictures on 62 and 2 pictures on 63. What all can you see in the pictures? So basically, we can see the rural settlement, the city, a tribal hamlet and a town basically. What are the familiar features? Different types of settlements we can see. Which picture shows sparse settlements, tribal hamlet? Sparse is very less people staying over there. Which picture shows agriculture? Children, when we talk about agriculture, village life comes to our head. So obviously that is a rural settlement. Which picture shows dense settlements? Dense means what? So many people living over there. So basically that is seen in city. Which picture shows high rising building? Again, city shows high rising building. From the following, assign a suitable name to each of the picture, that is rural. Now, the first picture that you see, that is 10.2a, that is a rural settlement. The B is a city. The C is a tribal hamlet. And the D is a town. Now, arrange the picture according to the level of development in the settlement. So, first what comes is basically a tribal hamlet where less people are staying. Then the rural settlement, you can say a village, and the village which is developing into a city which is called as a town, and lastly comes the city life. Now, geographical explanation. Human settlements flourished at the places with favorable geographical conditions such as availability of water, a conducive climate, fertile land, etc. In the early settlements, the occupation of the people were dependent on the locally available natural resources. This gave rise to separate settlements of people engaged in particular occupations. For example, people along the sea coast are engaged in fishing. Their settlements came to be known basically as fishing hamlets, or they were called as koliwadas. Forest dwellers or tribal people use forest produce for their livelihood. These settlements live in the forest areas in the tribal hamlets. They are called as Adivasi Padas. Agriculture is practiced in the fertile areas. Farmers' families build their houses in or near the fields. These settlements gradually grew bigger. The settlements where the original occupation of the majority of the people are based on natural resources are called as rural settlements. Agriculture, fishery, etc. are some of the occupations there. Now, with this passage of time, other associated occupations also develop gradually in the rural settlements. As a result, people from surrounding areas migrate. That means left their place and went to another place and settled there, leading to an increase in the rural population. Houses are built and different facilities are developed for a growing population. Importance of secondary and tertiary occupations. increase the proportion of people engaged in the primary occupations declines. This process leads to the transformation of the rural settlement into the urban settlement. Due to religious, historical, commercial, education and administrative reasons, and also due to the tourism, the original settlement may transform into the urban one. If the population and the necessary amenities increase on a large scale, the urban areas grow into a metropolitan city. Children, we'll stop over here. Thank you and have a nice day.